In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way using which you can fetch unlimited leads from Google Maps and possibly convert them to your customers. And I'll do all of this with just two things. One is a Telegram bot and one is an AI agent from OttoKit. So let me show you how easy my setup is. Okay, so I'll get my Telegram bot. I start this and I will just say, get me top 5 numbers in Texas. And as soon as I go here, the AutoKit should be activated, and what it's doing like this, and it's searching for places right now. So the workflow was, it received my chat message, the agent got activated and the searches began, and within some time, I got the 5 top plumbers based in Texas, all inside a chat message. How cool is that? And the best part is I can even put all of this in a Google Sheet so that I don't have to deal with chat later on. So I'll just say, put all of these in my Google Sheet. And as soon as that happens, it should trigger a new automation like this. And the agent will figure out what I want to do, and it should fill up my sheet like that, one by one, in an automated manner. So this is the power of the AutoKit agent, and this is how easy it makes us to fetch the leads. I mean, it cannot get easier than just telling a chatbot what you want, the chatbot doing all the heavy work in the background, and you are just enjoying the benefits and the results in a nicely formatted Google Sheet. Let me show you how to do all of this in this video. And as a bonus, the agent also just dropped me this message on the same bot that whatever it has done, and I had not configured this. And this is the example of true intelligence of the AutoKit agent, that it's able to figure out what to do and then do that. Okay, so let's start with explaining how to do the simple setup. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do is you have to add a trigger. So the first step should be to select the app as Telegram from the drop downs of the AutoKit trigger, and then the event should be fetch updates from the bot, and here you have to add your connection, and for that you have to obtain an API key from Telegram. Now the API key would not be of the whole Telegram account. You have to make your own bot and add that API key inside this connection, and I'll show you how to do that. So for that, go to your Telegram and search for something called as BotFather. So I searched BotFather. This is the verified account that you have to use for development and making the bots. So we start right here and we have to create a new bot. So we set this and I would say new bot, and it will ask me to name the bot. So I'll say YouTube test. Oh, I have to have the bot in the name. Okay, very important. YouTube test bot. I'm not sure if you will get this name. Yeah, this name is not available. So let me just take some random name for this purpose. Okay, now we have this bot token right here. And this is going to be your API key that you will add to your connection inside the AutoKit. So you add a new connection right here. And you will add the bot token and name this connection whatever you want to name. This name can be anything and it's not related to your bot's name. So the bot token is right here. This one you have to just copy and paste it inside this and you will connect your Telegram, right? So now you click continue and now it will wait for the event. For that you have to go to this bot right here, and you have to start and send a message. For this, I'll go to my own bot, which I just created, the AutoKit bot, and I will just put a message and immediately it will execute the event. Now your trigger is successfully activated. You click save, confirm. And the next step is you have to add this AI agent. right? So for that, you'll just click plus and you go to core apps and you go to AI agent. Because I have already added, it's not allowing me to add a new agent. So I'll just show you how this is configured. So we'll go to the AI agent app. We select an event, which is configure agent, and we select a connection, and we can make a new connection by using our OpenAI secret key, right? If you don't know how to get there, you just go to OpenAI settings of their API backend, and you go to this settings section and you go to API keys right here, and then you can create a new key, and then you can come back and paste that key inside this section, and this will connect your AutoKit agent to your OpenAI profile. Okay, so once this is done, we click continue. Now we have to configure all these things. So agent is going to be the most important thing, and I have chosen 4.1 mini. You can choose whatever you want. But the next step is called user query. Now, since our workflow is from Telegram, we have to pass the exact query which we will get inside our Telegram bot. So for that, what you will do is you come here and you press @ button, and you will be able to select from all of these fields from your Telegram account. And the field you have to select is called message text. So right like that, you will just select message text. Since I already have it, I just have one. Now, session key is something that you can have any random key assigned. It's not really important right now because Telegram uses something called as chat ID instead of session key. Here you can put any number. It doesn't matter right now. In additional instructions, you can just copy and paste this. But here you can assign the instructions that tells your bot what to assume, what not to assume, and how exactly to infer information in whatever you put inside your Telegram chatbot. So you can copy mine, that's fine. In the fallback message, I have just put something went wrong so that it tells me that if something is wrong. And for safety, I have just put maximum runs per message as 5. The reason for this is, let's say if I ask it to find nail salons in a specific area, there can be thousands of nail salon, and at one point you'll be rate limited, So for my safety and for the safety of this whole procedure, I have just put 5 as maximum run messages. And fallback message is when the maximum runs hit inside our workflow, you can have a message to be passed here. I have just kept it blank, which is fine. I click continue and I test my action, and success, the agent is configured successfully, and everything is fine. Now we click save. Okay. Now our agent is configured. Now we have to add the actions that this agent is going to take. And the first and the most important action that this agent will take is to search and scrape Google Maps. Now for that, I will use something called as Dumpling AI, which is the easiest way to get LLM query data. And they have, in my opinion, the best scraping bots for whatever we require. So we have all of these agents and bots that we can use, which are already made by Dumpling AI, and we can just use their API without the need of reinventing the wheel, which is exactly what we want. So I'll just click get started and I'll go to my Dumpling AI dashboard, and here I'll just get the API key from here. Now, once I do that, I'll go to the action. I click add a new action and I'll click Dumpling AI as my action. And once it is here, the event that I have to select is search map, right? And once I do that, it will ask me for a connection. And here I have to give my API key, right? So I'll just show you in the node I already have done. So this is the exact thing that I just showed you. Continue. Now the query is going to be very important because the query is not the query that is going to get passed from this Telegram bot. The query is going to get passed from our agent. So the query should be not from our Telegram, but from our agent. And the query has to be dynamic, because we are going to say different things to our agent every single time, and the agent should be able to intelligently figure out and pass on dynamically what we want, right? So again, for this dialog box to open, you just have to press @ and it will show you all the options. So you don't have to select Telegram. Instead, you have to select configure agent and select dynamic mapping. Okay. Now, oh, sorry. Now you can use country as whatever country you wish to use for this particular automation, and the location will come from our Telegram bot message. So for that, we select @ and here we'll select message text as our location, right? Language, I don't think you have to change it. Now we click continue and we click save. You can test this action, but since I already have it, I'll just click save, confirm. Okay, now the heart of our automation is done. Now we have to do one additional thing, which is the usual thing where we add the Google Sheets action. So this is very simple. Probably you already will know. So we'll add the Google Sheet node like that. And we'll add update row as the event. And here is the Google Sheet I have made for you. So I have just made a simple thing called name, address, phone, website, and email. And let me just clear this out for you for demo purposes. So these are all the fields I have put in my Google Sheet. Now AutoKit will automatically figure out these things. And in my configure section, it will ask me which spreadsheet to use, which worksheet to use, and what fields to be put inside my Google Sheet. Now here again, the fields are going to be dynamic because the agent will ask the Dumpling AI node to scrape all of that, and then it will intelligently figure out which cell to fill with what information. So again, here I click @ and here I have to click on dynamic mapping. So I'll do that for every single cell. I click continue and I click save right here. Okay, so now my most of the automation is done. Now the only thing remains is how to output what is done by the bot. For that, we again have to go for the Telegram action because we want to get informed or notified on the same Telegram chat that we used to send this initial message. So for that, I'll again add a Telegram node, and this time I'll select the event as send message. I'll use my Telegram connection and then I configure the chat ID. Now, where do you get this chat ID? We go back to our first bot, see the test message, and here you will get something called as the chat ID like that. Very importantly, you would not find this chat ID anywhere inside Telegram. This is the only place you will get this. So copy this, go back to your last node, configure, and put this chat ID. Parse mode or text format is fine. You don't have to change this. Now, message text is important because now the message text will come from the agent, right? So we type @ and here we'll click on configure agent, and here we have to click response output, right? So when we click continue, we click save, confirm. And now this is my complete automation. How cool is that? There are so less moving parts. We use probably 1, 2, or 3 runs at max to get the data that we need. Okay, so I click update in the same version, and now it's ready to be deployed. So let's test it out. So let's say, get me top 5 nail salons in Chicago. Okay, so as I do that, let me open the history and it's in progress. So I'll see what happens. And this is telling me in real time what is being done inside our agent. Let me see if, okay, it's doing the searches. And here we have all the nail salons in Chicago. Okay, now let's get back to our Google Sheet and see what's happening there. Nothing, because we haven't instructed the agent yet to do that. We can also configure our agent to do both of these actions at once. But I just wanted to show you that you can configure this whole automation and then agent can intelligently figure out what you want and what you don't. Okay, so now I'll put all of these inside a Google Sheet. Put all of these in my Google Sheet. So let's do this and let's wait for it to happen in real time. Now this, okay, it's coming up. And yes, Chase Salon, Fashion Nails. So you see, so all of these are coming up in real time. There's a mix up of website and email because emails are not available probably in the Google places. So, so it has mixed these things up, but it's very easy to change. But this is how amazing this automation is. Like you literally have to just, there is again this message that the agent has sent us, which I have not configured. I'll show you again the AutoKit agent. Let's go back and let's go to configure agent. I have not configured any instructions that tells the agent what to send back, right? So if there's anything easier than this, you tell me, because this is the easiest way that I can find that you can just sit around, chat with an agent, and it will do all of the heavy lifting for you in the background, get the lead using Dumpling AI, and also beautifully put all of that inside your Google Sheet. Now you can have another automation where you can automatically call these people with a predefined script, which is personalized to their salon, which the agent can get by scraping their website. That automation I have made right here, where you can check how to do that. And if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe, because a lot of new automations and simple automations are in the works, which I'm going to share with you very soon. Till that time, take care.